Since I was little, I've always known. Silence is the most powerful scream. Yet it only works if you're a generally noisy person. The only ones who notice your cry when you're silent are the ones who actually care. But as always, it's overlooked by many. No one ever questions what it's like for those of us who are invisible to most humans. Let me explain. Am I human? Yes. Well, sort of. I'm created. I believe the living call us ghosts. Children and the insane call us imaginary friends. But it isn't that way for just creations. Imaginary friends who used to live but are now dead become ghost friends as well. I found another creation too, and we're friends. He appears to look like a cross between a fox and a giraffe, and by that he means, he looks like a fox with a neck similar to that of a giraffe. He was created by a girl who he says was named Eden, but I obviously have no idea as to if this is true. I don't venture out much from my barriers. Oh yes, barriers. In my world, if a living human believes that you exist, then barriers are formed around them, only affecting the friend. This is to ensure that you do not leave their side until they forget they created you. The barriers have different strengths, like if a person is diagnosed with schizophrenia, then the lines are very strong because you are able to be seen by this specific human, even if you were created another way. These only weaken at night when they are not paying attention to the real world and are dreaming. If they somehow forget, then you are free from their barrier. Children who develop imaginary friends have barriers who are able to be crossed, but weaken us severely unless they've forgotten. Russell is a special case. He's free to wander wherever because he was seen purely as a drawing, because the human was bored on a car trip. The barriers are weak, but they still exist for him, the only side effect being they have the same dreams and same nightmares. If the human does not dream, then he stays up all night. That's just how it works in my world. Me? I'm one of the imaginary friends, long forgotten. I've been seen by schizophrenics, and I've even been drawn at one point. One thing is certain, however, it never lasts. Once we're created, we live for eternity. There have been some cases where the friend forgot themselves due to being created with a memory loss type defect and just disappeared. That, of course, causes trouble. Anyways, welcome to Iridesco. How are you created?